Captain Marcus Kane stood on the bridge of the Prometheus, watching the Vorthack delegation's flagship drift helplessly in space. Its sleek hull, once a symbol of alien superiority, now bore the scorch marks of human plasma cannons. The irony wasn't lost on him. 5 years ago, these same aliens had sold humanity scrap metal and called it a fleet. "Sir, incoming transmission from the Vorthack vessel," reported Lieutenant Rodriguez from the communications station. "Put it through," Kane commanded, his weathered face impassive. The holographic display flickered to life, revealing Ambassador Zelvar, his chitinous features twisted in what humans had learned was an expression of defeat. The proud alien who had once negotiated from a position of absolute strength now seemed diminished, his 4 eyes darting nervously. "Captain Kane," Zelvar's translator rendered his clicking speech into stilted English. We wish to discuss terms." Kane almost smiled. 5 years ago, when humanity had first made contact with the Galactic Trade Consortium, they had been desperate for starship technology. Earth's governments had pooled their resources, offering rare metals, art, and even territorial rights in exchange for military vessels. The Vorthack had been all too happy to oblige, selling them what they claimed were decommissioned patrol craft. What humanity received were rust buckets, ships so corroded and outdated that they barely held atmosphere. The reactor cores were spent, the weapon systems were centuries obsolete, and the hull plating was paper-thin. The Galactic Consortium had laughed at the naive humans who thought they could join the interstellar community with such pathetic vessels. But they had underestimated human ingenuity. Engineer Colonel Elena Vasquez had been the first to crack the alien propulsion systems. While the ships themselves were worthless, the underlying principles were revolutionary. Human scientists reverse-engineered the quantum-fold drives, improved upon the gravitational manipulation matrices, and developed entirely new approaches to energy distribution. The breakthrough came when Dr. James Okafor discovered that human neural patterns could interface directly with Vorthack control systems, something the aliens themselves couldn't do. Where the Vorthack saw obsolete technology, humans saw a foundation upon which to build something unprecedented. The Prometheus was that something. Built in the orbital shipyards of Luna, it incorporated the best of human engineering with adapted alien technology. Its hull was composed of graphene-reinforced metamaterials. Its weapons systems utilized controlled antimatter reactions that made Vorthack plasma cannons look like flashlights. Most importantly, its AI was a hybrid of human creativity and alien computational power. Terms. Kane repeated, allowing a hint of amusement to color his voice. "You sold us junk and expected us to disappear quietly into the void. Instead, we built the most advanced warship in the galaxy." The Prometheus had first revealed itself 3 months ago when a Vorthack raiding fleet had attacked the human colony of New Geneva. Expecting to face the same rusted hulks they had sold, the aliens instead encountered a vessel that moved like liquid mercury through space and struck like divine lightning. The battle had lasted exactly 14 minutes. Zelvar's translator crackled. "We did not know, your species' capacity for adaptation was not in our calculations. The consortium wishes to extend an offer of full membership, with equal voting rights and territorial concessions." Kane turned to his tactical officer, Commander Sarah Mitchell. Her console showed 18 more Vorthack vessels approaching, but their weapons were powered down, a universal sign of submission. "Tell me, Ambassador," Kane said, stepping closer to the hologram, "what makes you think we're interested in joining your consortium now? You had your chance to treat us as equals." The alien's mandibles clicked frantically. "The other species, they've seen what you've built. Word spreads quickly through the trade networks. Some call for immediate war, others for diplomatic alliance. But all agree, humanity can no longer be ignored." Kane nodded slowly. The Prometheus was just the first of its class. In shipyards throughout the Sol system, 12 more Dreadnoughts were nearing completion. Each would be assigned to protect human colonies and trade routes, backed by the growing fleet of converted alien technology. "Here are our terms," Kane finally said. "All trade agreements will be renegotiated. The consortium will provide full technological exchanges, no more selling us your garbage. And most importantly, humanity will have veto power over any military action in this sector of space. The ambassador's eyes widened. That's unprecedented. No single species has ever turned your own technology against you quite so effectively, Kane interrupted. You taught us an important lesson, Ambassador. Sometimes the greatest victory comes from building something better from the pieces of your failures. As the transmission ended, Kane gazed out at the stars. Humanity had learned to thrive in the harsh reality of galactic politics. They had taken the consortium's contempt and forged it into respect, one dreadnought at a time.